Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful, perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well, no doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. Ibrox is a wonderfully atmospheric ground. There genuinely is a unique feeling here. And as you can see, we've already started here. Plays it out to the wing. Back into the middle. Caught offside that time. It's a fine challenge and it goes his way. A heavy challenge. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Breaks on here, going through, room for a shot, and a shot! Could fall kindly, and it's a goal!
What a great way to start the game. I mean, the captain has basically triggered a contest that should be even livelier than we anticipated. Get your seatbelts on, this could be rather exciting.
He was really quick to react to the initial save, and he has his reward.
That's just great play, Peter. A textbook example for any wannabe footballers out there on positioning and movement.
Pamplona are ahead, 1 goal to the good. He's in space and looking for options. That's great strength on the ball. Tries to get it forward quickly. He came in hard, very hard. Managed. Well positioned to make that interception. Now surely! Pamplona are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. Good challenge, he just stood firm. He's gone for it! Pamplona scored early, of course, and it's 1-0. Oh, that's a foul. Which side of the line is that? Well, the referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick. So who's he going to be aiming for here?
We all love a trier, Peter, but the wiser choice would have been ball into box.
Hoists it forward. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Gets it back. Ball through, needs to be good. Has a pop! And in it goes! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, I think that defence there thought they were in good position and they had him where they wanted, yet somehow he's worked a scoring position when it didn't see him on. It's really crafty business, that.
Grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Oh, look, Peter, there's a great ebb and flow to this clash and it's above all expectations for me.
Shapes to shoot! And he's done it! Well, you've got to say the odds on him missing from there were very slim.
Yeah, and teamwork was key to that. A beautiful piece of engineering to set him free in the box.
Little doubt, that is a foul. Gets wrestled off the ball. Final action of the first half. So a really good half of football, 3 goals and just one separating them.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it?
Lovely bit of skill. It's a brilliant interception. And it's got through. It'll be a throw-in. Out to the left it goes. And that'll go straight through to the keeper. Over to the left. Oh, well defended, that had to be done. Get a throw in. It's a loose ball.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Hitting hope is just about the sum of it, isn't it, Jim?
Well, there's no two ways about it. This is what they have to do.
Well, there's no sign here of forwards working back. They are staying upfield.
They are, Peter, and it gives them a chance to break, but it's also causing an extra defensive presence to prevent that.
And now the breakaway. Well read, he sorted that out. And it's played forward. Oh, good interception. Goes down, but nothing given. He's picked him out. And he's made sure that that won't get through. It's a fabulous position. Cut out in the nick of time. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. He gets past his man, puts in a cross.
Pamplona are looking to make this one safe. They want to reduce the risk. Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
Oh, great defending, that needed doing.
Pamplona are clearly looking to kill this game off. It's keeping the ball away from the other end too.
Plays it out to the flank. This could be their final throw of the dice. Desperate defending required here. Defending of the desperate variety. Loose ball, who's going to get that?
Well, it remains to be seen whether they can come up with that little bit of class to rescue this situation, and it needs to be any time now, really.
Just brushed off the ball there.
There's only one word for this. It's baffling. That team needs...
And there goes the final whistle. Well, whatever the shortcomings on either side, it was a great game to watch, just one between them. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Yeah, looking back on this, the early goal had a big influence on what unfolded and allowed...
Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. Certainly this is a very, very impressive venue. Quite a sight to behold. The action has already started. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Luis Suarez. He can score from anywhere, Peter. He's capable of the sublime, but he's also not afraid to use his physical attributes to dominate defenders or to scrap for those loose balls. He's got so much will to win. That's bound to inspire his new teammates and, hopefully for him, intimidate his opposition.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there. He's gone for it! That was a good run. The defence looked beaten there. Jordi Alba. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Jordi Alba tries looking up for options on the left. And it's Messi. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
And it's got through. He's made sure that that won't get through. Jordi Alba. Attempts to play it through. Luis Suarez. Neither side yet able to find the net. Oh, sweet feet. Tries to pick out a teammate. Sanson. Jordi Alba. Done very well to intervene. And it's Sanson. Good take, and he's had a look. Oh, whistle's gone, now then. Well, the referee has given a free kick just outside the box. A real opportunity here from a position of great potential. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. He's had a crack. Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work, though.
Jordi Alba. He's through the middle. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Sanson. Shoots! It's a promising run he's making on the right. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Still waiting for the first goal. Messi. And it's Jordi Alba. A heavy challenge. He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see. Messi gets it back. And that's been won straight back. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance. And the first half is done. Both sides have drawn blanks and toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. How would you review the first half?
It's been a pretty abject performance. No efforts at goal. I'm struggling to remember the last time we had that.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. Here we go again then. 0-0 then, and we're back underway. Sanson. Tries a shot! Goal! And the second half is off to a flyer. And that is stunning, just too hot to handle.
Yeah, I just thought he made great use of his upper body there. It would have taken something really special to keep that out.
Nice take the lead.
Well, whatever the manager said in that dressing room at half-time, it's worth the treat.
Jordi Alba. Now the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Just brushed off the ball there. It's a loose ball. Going through. He's there to... Has a pop! Could fall kindly. And yes, it's there! They have hauled themselves right back into it. He was really quick to react to the initial save, and he has his reward.
I doubt he'll score too many which come easier than that, Peter, but just look at his movement. He knew instinctively that the keeper would struggle to hold on to it.
Sanson has got himself a free kick. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Nice have made their intentions clear by leaving men up front.
Looking to play on the break.
Yeah, it's obvious that they're prepared to take a risk or two.
Sanson battles to win it back. Shot at goal! Nice to get it forward quickly. Jordi Alba. Messi. And here's Suarez. And it's played forward. Some good play on the left-hand side now to profit from it. Pass it over to the other flank. And here's Suarez. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. So we have a double substitution going on here. Oh, that's a waste.
Well, that was just asking too much of himself from there.
Forward it goes. Messi. Hoists it forward. Just about up to 75 minutes. He's making good use of his strength there. Just refuses to be out-muscled. Has a goal! It's broken loose.
Nice merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Great strength, too strong for his opponent.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is...
Has a pop! And somehow he managed to miss it.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Quick... Oh, shooting chance! Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area.
Yeah, a callous act that was used to rescue a desperate moment, Peter. They dug a deep hole for themselves there. Well, if he's serious about trying from this range, I think he must feel he can generate the power. Big ask.
He'll fancy himself from here. He's gone for the shot. Oh, it's come off the upright. Just off target.
I think his face smacks of disbelief as opposed to disappointment. He thought he was about to score.
He's gone for goal! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Well, one sloppy lapse like that can do a lot of damage, and it was triggered by the closing down.
Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Referee has just said play on.
Well, what we're witnessing now just goes against the grain. They're not going to get back into the game like this.
Offside that time. And time is up. Well, no winner here, but an intriguing game. The result probably a fair reflection. It has finished all square. How do you look back on the game then, Jim? The Portuguese capital city of Lisbon and the northwestern port city of Oporto, representing here different identities and values and cultures. A rivalry between the two big cities of the nation. No surprise then that feelings run high when they meet over a football match. Red on blue and white, eagle on dragon. It doesn't take too much imagination to understand how big this is, fueled by so many factors both on and off the field. It is one of those games in Portuguese cultural and sporting society. Well, here is a ground that requires no formal introduction. One of the truly iconic venues of our sport, the place where dreams are made. It is, of course, Old Trafford, Manchester. Well, they call us a friendly, but the crowd clearly doesn't think so. No, in actual fact, do we?
Well, I think we know what we're in for, whatever the circumstances that exist when these two meet. Losing really isn't an option, making this another...
Goes for goal! It's off target and by quite a way.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Silva tries to get it forward quickly. Plays it out to the wing. Played it early.
That's a case of crossing in hope, and unless they provide some more options, it'll be more miss than hit. Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were...
Big chance! Hoists it forward. Out to the left it goes. Still goalless. Over to the left. Lofted into the middle. And it's played forward. Gets it back. Nicely measured pass. Well positioned to make that interception. Forward it goes. Tries to get it forward quickly. It's found its way to him. Surely.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Can't get the better of his opposite number. Breaks on here. And here's Luuk de Jong. And he's cut it out. And it's Luuk de Jong. De Jong plays it out to the flank. Precious little by way of goal-mouth action yet. Perez did really well to intervene and dispel the growing danger. He's put a stop to that. That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. Receives it from behind. And he's got the ball glued to his feet. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Played out to the right. He's got options out wide. Cut out in the nick of time. There's the whistle for half-time. So neither team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, and still goals. So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. Whistle goes, and we start the second half. That's a foul, no two ways about it. And no surprise, that's a booking. He's made sure that that won't get through. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Was too timid to make it through the defence. It'll be noted and improved upon, I'm sure.
And here's Luuk de Jong. He's had that put on a plate. Luuk shoots. Oh, it's there! The second half off to a spectacular start.
It's a keeper's nightmare, Peter. He just couldn't pick up on it until it was way too late, having so many bodies in front of him.
Big occasion, big goal, crucial lead.
Look, I'm sure that silencing the crowd would have been mentioned in the dressing room beforehand. And just listen.
Real chance! Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Another corner. Any better luck this time round? And that has been cleared. Shapes for an overhead. Hoists it forward.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
Well, hit and hope is just about the sum of it, isn't it, Jim?
Just has to be done. Porto have made their intentions clear by leaving men up front.
Looking to play on the break?
Yeah, it's obvious that they're prepared to take a risk or two.
He's had a shot! Oh, that's a fine save!
Well, as tests go, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
The ball has crossed the line, and it's a throw. Forward it goes. The referee's awarded a free kick. Benfica with a decent chance here, and there's little doubt about who'll take it.
Well, these are the sort of opportunities, Peter, that really need to be taken when you're trailing. There's pressure on this one.
And he's onside. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Perez. Cedric, what are you thinking?
Well, they may be down, but they're far from out. In terms of chances, they're right up there with these opponents.
Out to the left it goes. Deep cross. And it's played forward. Loses his balance and loses the ball. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. And he's there to cut it out.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
That had to be more accurate.
Benfica are definitely not going down without a scrap. Their attitude just can't be faulted.
Pepe. Now it's Luke de Jong. Forward it goes. Looking for space out wide. Well read, he sorted that out.
This is good ball retention, and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their advantage.
Ball's loose, who's getting there?
Benfica need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included.
Battles to win it back.
Porto can afford to settle on seeing this one out by running down the clock, I think.
Lovely bit of skill. Shapes to shoot!
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
And that's that. Always in the balance, and in the end, one goal was enough. They are narrowly beaten. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
Yeah, and we know that derbies can often make predictions look silly. They can take on a person.
Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. There are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is chance! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, Peter, I would say it was worth a try.
Verdi. Now the counter. Tries to get it forward quickly. Gets wrestled off the ball. Loose ball, who's going to get there? And now the breakaway. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. He's had shot a goal! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Kessié. It is deadlocked. Shapes to shoot! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
Verdi. And he's on a charge. This is quite a run, and he's not done yet. Surely. Drill, shoots! Goal! That was a given. It always was.
That's just a great finish, but it's down to very clever movement. You can see this has been obviously worked on the train.
Oh, it's taken out. That'll be a foul. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
Can he deliver? Into it, hurls himself at it! Great effort, he flew in with courage.
Well, he can't be accused of not being brave, Peter, and his boss will give him the thumbs up, I'm sure.
Hardly anything between the sides, and it's 1-0. Now it's Morata. He's got through. Gets into some space, and he's onside. And the ball's come out. It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch. Forward it goes. Verdi. Verdi. He's in, surely. Goes for goal. That's offside. Yes, it is. Has he picked him out? Has a pop! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Sousa. He's in! Kessié goes up and over. Lovely bit of skill there. Now it's Mahrez. Mahrez hoists it forward. Sousa. And it's Mahrez. Here it is now, surely! Now they could break here. Verdi. Sousa. And it's Mahrez. Ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. Good ball. Gets the better of his man. Swept in. And that'll be the last act of the first half. And there we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It was very, very tight. And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. And he is going into that little black book. Tries lifting it over. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Sousa. Kessié. And he has been fouled there. And now as good a time as any to pull level. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. Attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Mahrez did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
And that's left him on the seat of his... Oh, has a goal!
That's a cracking strike, and it may have stung the palms of the keeper.
Kessié. Loses his balance and loses the ball.
Mahrez really got caught in a trap there, and he just couldn't get out.
And the flag has stayed down. Cut out in the nick of time. Mitrovic. Mahrez. Gets on the end of it. He's had a go! Well, there's no sign here of forwards working back. They are staying upfield.
They are, Peter, and it gives them a chance to break, but it's also causing an extra defensive presence to prevent that.
Verdi. Timely intervention. Kessié. And it's Mahrez. Cuts it out. That's good progress he's made on the ball. Where to next? Verdi. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peters.
Has a hit! Really well taken goal. Right back in it. Almost no time remaining. Game still on.
Yeah, the pass was bang on, and he just had to ensure he didn't stray offside. The finish was actually bang on too.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, if anyone in this stadium thinks they haven't got value for money, I give up.
That's too far for anyone. Sousa.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Mitrovic. And it's played forward. And it's Morata. Sousa. And it's been taken straight back. Ball's gone out of play. Now the ball's come loose and the chase is on. He's got options out wide. It's a brilliant interception.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling. Going nowhere fast is about the only way I can describe this. They've just got to be busier.
Good challenge, he just stood firm. Sousa. Mahrez. It really is now or never. They need a goal however it comes. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. So it's ended in a draw, draft and graft and everything apart from a winning goal that never came. An intriguing contest and a result which at least partly satisfies all. When you look back on the game. Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why would they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town, and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make a terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. And this must be amongst the favoured arenas of supporters all over the world. It really does have a very special feel to it. We have already... Goes for it!
Yeah, just thinking about the goalkeeper again, he really had to be at his best, didn't he?
And here's Dzeko. Keane. Dzeko. Pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
And now they can launch a counter. And it's Dzeko. That's great strength on the ball. Keane. He's had a goal! Lo Celso. And here's Isco. Lo Celso. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And we have the first chance from a dead ball situation. He's shaping up to have a crack from here. Lo Celso! And it's Dzeko. Isco. It is deadlocked. Keane. Well positioned to make that interception. And it's Dzeko. Out to the left it goes. Lo Celso. Isco. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Breaks on here. Played out to the right. Ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. They've seen lots of the ball, trying to go for it a bit of creativity and adventure. Isco. If you have just joined us, you'll be glad to know that you haven't missed a goal. A buccaneering run from the defender. It's gone a long way up and away. This is quite a run, and he's not done yet. Oh, nice touch. Lo Celso hoists it forward. And the half-time whistle goes.
So both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. And the action is back on the way.
At least there's always a plus side to a scoreless half. Defences are doing what they should, and it's going to take good imagination to break the deadlock here.
Can't get the better of his opposite number. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. So who's he going to be aiming for here? Keane. And that was asking just too much of him. Lo Celso, and it's Isco. Keane. Gets into a dangerous position. And here's Dzeko. Whipped in. He's gone for it! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
Lo Celso. Well, there's no sign here of forwards working back. They are staying upfield.
They are, Peter, and it gives them a chance to break, but it's also causing an extra defensive presence to prevent that.
Goalless still. Neither side really getting onto the front foot. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. Keane. Gets his foot in there. The referee's awarded a free kick. Keane. It's come loose. The ball's loose, and he's after it. Surely a shot. Tries to get it forward quickly. Brought forward. What does he try from here? And it's Isco. He's got it. Lo Celso! Oh, that was no routine save.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes work ultra sharp.
He's got options out wide. And the shot! In it goes! That could turn out to be a huge, huge goal! That was easy. Almost too easy.
It's a simple game. A striker's job is to find the space as often as possible, and he did exactly that.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. A 1-0 lead established.
The perfect display, and the old saying comes to mind: when the going gets tough, etc.
Oh, it's taken out, that'll be a foul. Isco. That's beautiful, intricate passing. They are toying with their opponents.
Well, they know that their version of what they do is...
Up he gets! Really well taken goal. There seemed no way back, but they are level. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Cedric Bakambu really showed good strength there. Held his man off, didn't let himself get bullied, and got his effort away. Maintained control.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
Well, the instruction from the manager would have been, go on and make yourself a nuisance and see if you can snatch a goal. Mission accomplished.
Sevilla grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
Good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Bellerin has gone out. And it's Hector Bellerin. And here's Isco. Goes for goal!
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Ricardo Rodriguez.
They're playing as if time is on their side when it's fast running out. They've got to quicken this up.
One final crack at it now. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, no winner here, but an intriguing game. The result probably a fair reflection. Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. They are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. Certainly this is an arena which will satisfy those who enjoy their architectural design and style. The Allianz Parquet here in Sao Paulo. And already we're underway here.
That right side seems to have become a very good outlet for them now. No doubt this is an area they've identified as a potential weakness in their opposition, and they're willing to exploit it. Well, this poses the defence a few tricky questions, and the answers have to be hard and fast.
Tries to get it forward quickly, battles to win it back. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Forward it goes. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to save from up here, I know. Decent looking ball. He gets shooting chance! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
That's not going to make it. Just brushed off the ball there. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
Pings it out wide. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. And a shot! Offside that time. Diakabi. Across the field it goes. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. He's gone for it! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Oh, that's a sparkling save, absolutely sparkling. His reflexes work ultra sharp.
It will be a throw-in. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Gets it, and now hits one! And for a moment, time stood still. If you have just joined us, you'll be glad to know that you haven't missed a goal. It's come loose. Time to deliver. Crosses it in. Oh, has a hit! He's delivered all right! Half-time rapidly approaching. That could be a big one. He was so alert to the possibilities there. Great stuff.
Well, as they say, Peter, if you don't speculate, you won't accumulate. And we've just witnessed a player who was rewarded for his willingness to take a risk.
Oh, it's taken out. That'll be a foul. Shot chance! It's there! A goal at a really telling moment. That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
And it's half-time here. So, a very watchable game so far. Action at both ends and the team's level. They come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1. And the game has already resumed here. Could move up a gear here. He's got options out wide. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Oh, real danger here. Shot at goal! Well, it's got through to him. He's got away. Has a pop! Oh, shame, that was nicely worked.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
Hoists it forward. Gets it back. Good idea, just poorly executed. Frankfurt are leaving men forward, threatening to break.
Well, if they're not putting the work in by getting back, they have to deliver with this tactic.
Driving on, a real charge here. Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Oh, he's broken through. Chance to break. And that's sprayed out wide. And help's available out wide. Beautifully done. Battles to win it back. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that and just kind of walk around and let others do all the chasing, but instead he looks as if he relishes the chance to dig in for his team here.
Gets wrestled off the ball. Well, they could break here. He's on his way.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. He's had a goal! And that's a real chance missed.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
Cleared away.
Valencia showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
A shot! And a shot! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Frankfurt really putting a few chances together here. Taking one can only add to such good momentum now.
And it's played forward. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now. You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Lovely feet.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
And it's Götze. And here's Batshuayi. It is now or never. Time is... And the shot! Oh, it's in! Late in the day! This could well be it! And that's that. Valencia cannot understand what they've done. From a position of strength, they have contrived to lose. Your reflections then, Jim?
Valencia really were sleepwalking in central defence, and the alarm...
Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. Well, those iconic arches we see are just one of the many notable features of the Stade Louis II, located here on the French Riviera. A truly unique venue.
We have already started here.
Shapes to shoot! A real chance and a real let-off. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. They get a throw in.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
Now a chance to break.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Wolverhampton yet to have a shot on target. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. And that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? It's a fine run and he's happy to keep going. Oh, that is asking for trouble. He's made sure that that won't get through. Well, he acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Peter, his body shape was a giveaway before he made the pass, and its obviousness was a
Going for goal! He's pulled off a fine save.
Well, as Tesco, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
It's a brilliant interception. He's going after it. Gets the chance to cross. Tries to get it forward quickly. So who can spark this game into life? Gomez. Good ball, it's found its target. And it's been taken straight back. Looking to break out here. Real chance! This could fall anywhere. Hoists it forward, gets it back. And the half-time whistle goes. So another team has broken through. But certainly not for the want of trying. An interesting game up to now. But still goals. Wolverhampton head to the dressing room, not yet having broken through. Tight, cagey game. Neither team any further forward than they were when they started out. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
At least there's always a plus side to a scoreless half. Defences are doing what they should, and it's going to take good imagination to break the deadlock here.
Oh, great ball! Now the counter. He's in! Shot at goal! Just brushed off the ball. That has a goal! Oh, that's a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
So here comes the substitution. Well, it's gone out again, and so we'll have a repeat corner. Another corner. Any better luck this time round? What a throw in.
Valencia have made their intentions clear by leaving men up front.
Looking to play on the break.
Yeah, it's obvious that they're prepared to take a risk or two.
He's picked him out. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. Could move up a gear here. That's a throw. Valencia can't make any sort of inroad despite all this possession. Well played, he saw that coming. That's surely a foul. Free kick. Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Two changes being made right now.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. It's got through to him. Oh, that's neat. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Driving on now, what can they conjure from here? Has a pop! There was plenty of power on that. And he's there to clear it. And the volley. And he's there to cut it out. No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
It's the through ball. Crunching tackle. Oh, real danger here. And the shot! It's in!
Well, what a sickener that is for the opposition. There really isn't much time to get a goal back now. Talking about drama.
A pretty simple finish in the end. What do you think, Jim?
Yeah, and all engineered, Peter, by some smart running and movement. That's already something to admire, but how about the pass? Just wonderful. Loved it.
A 1-0 lead established.
Yeah, it's been their hard work that has got them this lead, but I just wonder whether they can keep it up. This may take a toll now.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Final seconds, this has to be it.
Well, it remains to be seen whether they can come up with that little bit of class to rescue the situation, and it needs to be any time now, really. Well, what we're witnessing now just goes against the grain. They're not going to get back into the game like this.
Ball's loose, who's getting there? And the counter is on. Hits one! Big relief, it just needed better contact. And there goes the final whistle. Always in the balance, and in the end, one goal was enough. They are narrowly beaten. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Look, Peter, a strength in any team has to be at the heart of your defence, and I'm afraid they were...
Well, good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way. Hits one!
Right from the first whistle, they played with an energy that makes them good value for that early goal.
Really outwitted one-on-one. Once more, he gets the better of the keeper.
Well, how's that for composure, Peter? You can see the keeper tried to put as much pressure on him by staying upright, but it didn't faze him, not in the slightest.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Yeah, this is also a chance to see what happens to their level of concentration from here.
Luis Felipe. Lejeune. Back. Out to the left it goes. He's had a shot! Up he gets! Just off target.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
There has been just the early goal here, and it's 1-0. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. That's beautiful, intricate passing. They are toying with their opponents.
Well, they know that their version of what they do is extremely good. I mean, it's a level of possession that leaves the opposition chasing shadows.
Oh, good interception. Fofana. Good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? Dinks one in. Can he pull it off? Lovely idea, just didn't get it right.
There's no doubt he made the right decision, but without the right result.
Lejeune. Luis Felipe. Almost half an hour in now. Forward it goes. Did really well to intervene and dispel the growing danger.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
It's a loose ball. And it's Fofana. Is there any support? He might not need it.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
Loose ball, who's going to get that? And it's played forward. Lejeune. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Lejeune. There's the end of the first half. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but it still had its moments, and ultimately produced just one goal. A very decent game up to now.
Well, you obviously have to give credit to him.
That's a foul, no two ways about it. Battles to win it back. He's had that big chance, and the ball could fall kindly. In it goes. They have grabbed themselves an equaliser. He was really quick to react to the initial save, and he has his reward.
That's just great play, Peter. A textbook
That's a foul. Free kick's been given. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
Good challenge, he just stood firm. Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that. That is terrific skill. Stade Rennais are leaving men forward, threatening to break.
Well, if they're not putting the work in by getting back, they have to deliver with this tactic.
And now they can launch a counter. He's played him through. What an adventurous run from a defender. Cut out in the nick of... Goes for goal! Fitz has got rid of that. And here's the chance to counter. Brings it forward. Oh, that is lovely footwork. He's got options out wide. Cuts it out. Ball's gone out of play.
Fofana.
Oh, has a hit! Sticks it away! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before, and no doubt they'll work it again.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's how you make an impact as a sub. You know, when most are tiring, you can impose a freshness and energy to best effect. What an introduction.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, for me, this team seems to find it easier to attack than defend, but now they're going to need to dig in at the back a bit.
And he has been fouled there.
Just brushed off the ball there.
This is good ball retention, and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their advantage.
The leveller or the knockout blow. Either way, it's got to happen. It's a Embolo! That would have been game, set and match.
Oh, and a real chance to pile on the pressure, and he'll be desperate to get another.
Fofana.
Loses his balance and loses the ball. Into the last 5 minutes. No, that's not the ball he wanted.
Well, it remains to be seen whether they can come up with that little bit of class to rescue the situation, and it needs to be any time now, really.
It's a brilliant interception.
Embolo.
And the referee brings it to a close. Quite a game, memorable for its fluctuation in fortunes and astonishing turnaround. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
It can be difficult at times playing in front of your own fans if you're not...
Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. They are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely picture perfect for a game of this nature. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
I think it's got to be Alexis Sanchez. A sensation when...
Looking for goal! Aspas. Iago Aspas. He's making a foray down the right. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Plays it out to the flank. Iago Aspas beats the offside trap. Forward it goes. First quarter of an hour gone. Vigo, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. And help's available out wide. Loses his balance and loses the ball. Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that. Gets into some space. Sevilla are experts at this stylish possession-based game.
Well, we're talking tiki-taka, a lot of short, crisp passing, and once the ball is lost, they quickly try to win it back.
Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? Iago Aspas provides an outlet. Corner given. Gets up to head it! Goal! Just so calm under pressure.
Well, I think that defence there thought they were in good position and they had him where they wanted, yet somehow he's worked the scoring position when it didn't see him on. It's really crafty business, that.
A 1-0 lead established.
Still a fragile lead, though. They can't afford to sit on this.
Ball swung in, and he's there to cut it out. And here's Aspas. Now a chance to break. And it's Aspas. Hardly anything between the sides, and the score is 1-0. And here's Aspas. Can't get the better of his opposite number. And here's Alexis Sanchez. Hoists it forward. Januzaj tries to get it forward quickly. And it's played forward. Gets wrestled off the ball. goes to half-time.
And there we are, off they go for half-time. The victory did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It was very, very tight.
Well, this team has found a real rhythm to their game. The players seem to have clicked well. There's good movement off the ball. The passes are sticking. No one's afraid to have a...
Goes for goal! Trying to get Holt, and the follow-up! Just off target.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work, though.
Tries to get it forward quickly. They're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Tings it out wide, back into the middle.
Sevilla have made their intentions clear by leaving men up front.
Looking to play on the break.
Yeah, it's obvious that they're prepared to take a risk or two.
The referee has given a corner. Well, the first goal came from this. Januzaj hoists it forward. He's made sure that that won't get through. Well positioned to make that interception. Mondi. And it's played forward. Now it's Januzaj. What an adventurous run from a defender. We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. Sevilla can try it again now.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Hit and hope is just about the sum of it, isn't it, Jim?
Just has to be done.
Ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems as if they've settled for a riskier approach now to defend this.
He's got options out wide. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Marcao Teixeira. Cattell. Cuts it out. Forward it goes. 75 minutes played. Gets it into the middle. Yep, it's a corner. And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Cattell tries to get it forward quickly. He's away! He's had a go! Oh, and that should have been two.
He got too ahead of himself there, thinking how he could have made things safe.
And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Here's the ball in, and they've been caught out here.
Vigo are looking to make this one safe. They want to reduce the risk.
Five minutes left on the clock. Just a few more moments for them to hang on. Drives it in.
Vigo probably could have killed things off, but they should be okay here.
And here's Alexis Sanchez.
Sevilla need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included.
And the shot! Oh, surely that deserved better.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
All hands on deck for this one. And it's hoisted clear. Great challenge, timed to perfection. And the referee brings it to a close. Terrific contest. It really might have tipped either way. The margins were tiny, just a goal in it. But that was enough. How do you look back on the game then, Jim? Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town. And the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make it terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. Truly, this really is a quite wonderful... Whistle's gone, that's foul. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Yeah, and he's just entered the last chance saloon. One wrong move now, and he's in trouble.
Hit into them, gets up to head it! Good delivery, no joy.
Well, plenty of moving targets to pick out in the box. Obviously increases your chances of the ball being met like that by someone.
Van der Beek. Lamar. Cut out in the nick of time. Felipe Anderson. Gets away from his opponent. Felipe Anderson. Felipe Anderson with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
It opened up really nicely when the defence got all tentative then. They were cautious in making contact, but safe in numbers.
Played out to the right. Van der Beek. Chance to... Big chance! Oh, what a wonderful stop!
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
It is deadlocked. Marcos Rocha. Lamar. Now it's Stuani, and it's Lamar. Van der Beek gets on the end of it, and he's on his way! Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round there. In with the challenge. Witsel. Felipe Anderson. And here's Felipe Anderson. Goal now would certainly liven things up. Now it's Felipe Anderson. Chance! Tries a shot! That's a half-decent try.
He was totally wrong-footed, and all the keeper could do then was watch and hope.
Blint. Battles to win it back.
Lamar.
That's surely a foul. Free kick. Perhaps the final meaningful act of the first half.
And we have the first dead ball situation of the game, promising one.
And he's going to Rex. Oh, smart save. He had plenty to do.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
And that's been levered clear. Good challenge, he just stood firm.
And it's Lamar.
Ball's loose, who's getting there?
Lamar.
That'll be the last act of the first half.
So neither team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goalless.
Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, Peter, apart from the lack of goals, I really don't think there's much to criticise. They've got to keep doing what they've been doing, and eventually they should find a way to the back of the net. Here's hoping for them.
After 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change perhaps after half-time.
Already up and running for the second.
So deadlock still as the second half begins. And it's played forward. Van der Beek. It's come loose.
Lamar.
He's gone for it! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Oh, that's a sparkling save, absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
And he heaves it forward. Felipe Anderson.
Marcos Rocha.
And it's Felipe Anderson. Girona are leaving men forward, threatening to break.
Well, if they're not putting the work